Okay, so punta tayo dito sa super elevation. Okay, so yung super elevation on horizontal curve is one of the most important features in the construction of road. No? It is very essential to provide super elevation in roads for safe movement of vehicles on the curved portion of the roads as shown dito sa figure. No? Nakikita mo dito. So, ito is bali meron tayong tangent to spiral, yun dito meron tayong crown section, level section, super elevation. Ito na yung andito sa spiral to curve, no? Tsaka yung curve to spiral, no? And then pag andito ka na sa spiral to tangent, balik ka ulit sa level of section, then crown section, di ba? Kasi ito yung cross section nung pavement natin, no? Pero pag dito ka sa curve, meron tayong tinatawag na super elevation, parang angle lang, no? Yung angle. Pero in terms of parang grade siya, no? So anyway, so andito siya, no? Tangent to curve to spiral to curve is tangent to spiral, then mag-extend na siya, mag-move siya patungo dito sa spiral to curve is mag-start na siya mag-create ng super elevation. And then dito na, no? Super elevation yung spiral to curve and curve to spiral. At tingnan na visualize naman din, no? So sa super elevation, actually part din to ng engineering dynamics, pero dito sa surveying is meron tayong dalawang case, no, which is if I'm not mistaken, so mostly sa CE Board November 2015 is maraming super elevation na naglabasan, no, sa problem. So meron tayong dalawang case actually, no, or dalawang formula involved dito sa super elevation. Una is pag simple curve yung given, and yung pangalawa is pag spiral curve yung given. So pag simple curve is ito lang yung magiging formula mo, no? Meron tayong coefficient of friction plus the super elevation plus yung velocity ng car divided by the gravity times yung radius ng curve. And pag spiral naman, so yung magiging formula nung length nung spiral is just 16.48 velocity nung car times yung super elevation, where yung super elevation is just velocity ng car divided by gravity times the radius of the curve. So kung ilagay natin to dito, so ito yung magiging formula nyo buo, no? So yung length ng spiral is just 16.48 velocity nung car divided by gravity times the radius of curve. Okay, so I hope klaro tayo dito. Okay, so apply natin to sa problem para at least alam natin yung mga common na mga problem na involved yung super elevation, no? So example dito, highway curve has a super elevation of 0.15 meter per meter and a design speed of 90 km per hour, and determine the radius of the curve. So solve natin yung problem. So bali dito, meron tayong velocity which is 90 km per hour. Gawin ko muna tong meter per second. So in 1 in 1,000 meters, that is 1 kilometer, and in 1 hour, that is 3,600 seconds. So ilan yung 90 times 1,000? So we have 90 times 1,000 divided by 3,600. So meron tayong 25 meter per second. So we have 25 meter per second. Okay, ngayon, so makikita mo dito na yung given is highway curve, radius of curve. Assume ko na lang na natanaw kasi wala man din siyang binigay na length ng spiral. So assume ko siya na ito yung gagamitin kong formula. So, using yung formula, which is ito. So, makikita natin dito na yung coefficient of fraction is not given. So, I just assume na wala, no? And then, yung E is given. So, we have 0.15. Diba? So, per elevation. So, I have 0.15. Yung velocity natin is 25 squared all over. Take note, naka-kph tayo dito. So, bali, naka-SI yung unit. So, yung gravity is 9.81. So, ito yung tinatanong, yung radius ng curve. So, thus, we have now the radius of the curve, which is, so, subset lang natin yung mga values dito. We have 0.15, alpha equal, nung 25 squared divided by 9.81, nung alpha x, shift solve. So, we have 424.74. So, we have 424.74 meters. And yan na yung sagot. Okay, so another problem is the design velocity of 4-degree simple curve is 85 km per hour. So determine the maximum velocity if the coefficient of skidding resistance between the tire and the pavement is 0.15. Okay, so solve natin yung problem. So, bali yung tinatanong niya ngayon is yung velocity. So, maximum velocity. Computing ko muna yung velocity. I-change ko muna yung velocity na 85 kph into meter per second para tuloy-tuloy ako. So, this is in 1,000 meters. That is 1 kilometer. And in 1 hour, that is 3,600 seconds. So, cancel out. So, matitira is, meron tayong, we have 85 times 1,000 divided by 3,600. So, we have 23.61 meter per second. 23.61 meter per second. So, meron na tayong velocity. Makukuha natin yung radius ng simple curve by using yung arc basis, which is meron tayong 20, diba? Diba yan yung S R theta, pero sa arc basis 20 yung S, and then ito yung R, ito yung degree ng curve. So bali dito meron tayong 20. Ito yung gusto nating makuha. And then, yung degree, kailangan ito naka-radian. So, 4 degrees, change lang natin yan into radian, and which is pi over 180. So, thus, meron tayong value ng R. So, we have, that is just equal to 20 alpha equal, nung alpha x times 4 degree times shift pi divided by 180 shift solve. So, we have the value of 286.48. So 286.48 meters. So bali ngayon makukuha natin yung super elevation, no? So, di ba? Dito, no? Pwede kong gamitin to, which is bali sa super elevation is wala munang parang wala siyang coefficient of friction. Pag mayroon na siyang coefficient of friction, so doon na mangyayari na meron tayong tawag niyan, yung ito, no? Makikita mo kasi dito, the design velocity of a 4-degree simple curve is 85 kph. So walang involved dito na coefficient of friction. So, bali, assume muna natin na 0. So, bali, gagamitin natin yung formula na to. Diba? Bali, considering yung first statement. Bali, ito yung first statement. So, considering yung statement na yan, so, cancel out yung, so, bali makukuha natin yung E, which is, yung velocity is 23.61 squared all over yung, tingnan lang, parang nawala yung gravity. Dapat may gravity pa yan. And then yung R is 286.48. So this is 9.81 times yung radius na 286.48. So ilan to? So we have the value ngayon na 23.61 squared. Ay, Gemma. Wait. 23.61 squared all over 9.81 times 286.48. So meron na tayong value na 0.198. So this one is 0.198. And considering to, yung statement na to, so ano daw yung magiging maximum value niya? Pero dito makikita mo na meron na siyang coefficient of friction, no? Using yung statement na to, base statement na to. So ano daw yung magiging maximum velocity if yung coefficient of friction is given na? So again, balik tayo dito sa formula. Which is yan, copy ko lang yan, paste ko lang yan dito. So ito na yung gagamitin natin. So this time is hindi magka-cancel out yung U, no? So meron siyang value which is 0.15. And then yung E natin is 0.198. And then ito yung makukompute natin na velocity which is yung maximum. All over 9.81. And then yung radius is hindi magbabago yan. 286 pa rin yan. 286.48. So, meron na tayong maximum velocity or yung velocity itself. And substitute lang natin yan dito. So, bali, meron tayong 0.15 plus 0.198. Then, ito magiging alpha x. Shift solve. So, we have now the value of 31.27 meters per second. 31.27 meters per second. So, ang gusto natin i-convert yan into kph. So, alam natin, meron tayong 3,600 in 1 hour. And meron tayong 1 kilometer in 1,000 meters. So, ilan yung 31.27 times 3,600 divided by 1,000. So, 112.572. So, we have 112.572 kph. So, ito na yung sagot. Depende kung ano yung units na gusto ng examiner. So, 112.572 kph. Okay, so another problem dito. So, determine the design velocity of the spiral easement curve is 85 kph. So, nakikita natin dito, spiral curve. And the length of the spiral curve at both ends is 120 meters. Di ba? Magkabilaan man yan kung babalikan mo yan dito. Magkabilaan yan dito, no? Diba? TS to SC, and then dito magkabilaan, no? So bumalik lang siya. Okay, so bali yung length ng spiral is ito yun. So, given yan sa problem, which is 120 meters. So, 120 meter daw yan. Okay, so given yung length ng spiral, which is 120. So, pwede na natin gamitin to. Yung tanong is, ano daw yung radius ng central curve? So, pwede natin gamitin yung formulas na to. copy, and I just paste it here. Solution. So ito na yan, ha? So, ibig sabihin, kukunin na lang natin yung formula na to. Ayan. Kasi yan na yung yan yung kailangan ko. Anyway, meron na tayo ditong ganyan na formula. Kumpitin muna natin yung change muna natin yung velocity na 85 kph into meter per second. So yung velocity natin is 85 kilometer per hour. And in 1 kilometer, that is 1,000 meters. And in 1 hour, that is 3,600 seconds. Okay, so bali dito, meron na tayong we have 85 times 1,000 all over 3,600. Meron tayong 23.61 meter per second. So this one is 23.61 meter per second. And then yung length ng spiral is given, which is 120 meter. So direct substitution na lang tayo lahat. So we have 120, and this is 16.48. Velocity is 23.61 cube all over 9.81 times the radius. So masasolve na natin yung radius, which is equal to we have 120 alpha equal ng 16.48 times 23.61 squared all over 9.81 alpha x, and then we solve for x. So we have 7. This must be cube, no? Cube, okay. So this one is cube, should solve. So 184.24 meters. Okay, so I think that's it for super elevation. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you.